imagine you are an artist, you are an independent artist, and then you have done a show, you did a show, and then when you were doing the show, there were so many technical challenges. You had to cancel the show. Mind you, it is the same day people were in the auditorium, and then you had to just do some like 10 minutes performance and cancel the show. And then just a week after that, you have to go and get a new venue, a bigger venue with more costs, and they tried publicity again and then filled the auditorium. This is the person I'm talking about, Empress Gifty. Empress Gifty did Trek Reloaded. After the first she did at a church, did not really go well because of technical issues. In fact, according to her backup plans had backup plans, but none of them worked. So it was like from one problem to the other. So she announced a new venue, which is the National Theatre, which means you had to pay for the venue. She had to pay for the setup and everything, and then she had a very successful show. So Trek Reloaded, which happened at the National Theatre, was such a beautiful experience. So big ups to Empress Gifty and her team for having the film and figure to push the work of the Lord forward in spite of all the challenges that came along. I'm very, very proud of her. I like artists that invest in themselves. I know that there are potential people that help her, but if you don't bet on your business and think that you deserve to go through all of that to achieve what you want, if you don't bet yourself, who will bet on you for you? So I'm very proud of her, and I hope that the experience she was hoping to give to people with the first one that she missed, she was able to give to them with the Reloaded. So big ups to Empress Gifty and her team. Now you know, this conversation that has been going on about this Nigerian actor where he got drowned during a shoot somewhere, and 2 bodies have been found, and it has been the makeup artist and the light and camera assistant, 2 very young people. Apparently the remaining person they are looking for is the sound guy, and I've seen certain stories around saying that the makeup artist has been buried right there, and a lot of things. I mean, this story is a sad one. I have seen Ini Edo, who is a very popular Nigerian actress, is saying that Charlie, it didn't have to get to this point. Someone didn't have to die, or people didn't have to die before safety would be taken before people will take the safety of shoots and things like that, or in locations or actors seriously. And I think this thing has really hit the Nollywood industry. I see Lydia Forson saying, she has made a post saying that this is what people call, like, I mean, this are the kind of things that when they speak about, people say they are too no, but for her, this thing was easily preventable. And per the stories we've seen and the things that are going on, it's quite a sad thing. And to see that all this were actually very preventable, the death of an entire crew because somebody was negligent or somebody was trying to do things without the proper procedure, and it's very, 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 very sad. Now, moving on, Medical and Fela Makafui, as you know, they are no longer together, and you know, Medical has a show in London, O2 Indigo, where we are all trying to get that heavy strength from here and there to publicize the show so that it gets sold out. Now, D Black made a tweet at Medical saying that, oh, Medical show, let's go and support, only for Medical to quote the post and say, like, throw a shade or go at D Black, and we're all like, now where's the NK free? He's all be supporting Ejuma, and say, why would you go shade him like that? But Medical was on 3 Music platform. They had Culture Daily, they had a conversation, and he was explaining why he had to go at him like that, or why he feels that way about D Black, because he was like, there was a video that was circulating of D Black and Fela Makafui sort of in the corner somewhere smoking, that kind of thing. He was sort of doing things for Fela Makafui to smoke, and to him that was one of the biggest disrespects that a fellow artist could do, doing something like, there's no way he can do something with your wife in a corner that will know that if people see that, is that not D Black's wife, and Medical doing that, it will be a disrespect onto D Black. So him doing that, which is why he even felt the need to come and clarify that, listen, I'm no longer with Fela Makafui, so that if you see her in the corner doing something with whoever, it doesn't blow back at me as if it's a disrespect to me, but she's a free woman doing her own thing. And I think, to me, what I'll say is I mean, I understand what Medical is saying. It just makes sense that you respect your colleague's wife and not be caught in certain tricky situation with her. But it doesn't excuse Fela Makafui if that is what actually happened and that is what medical is peeved about. The woman in question has to know her position in the business, has to know what D Black is to you and what her actions and inactions can mean to her, even herself as a brand and her actions as a married woman or somebody that was in a relationship. So yes, I understand medical's feelings, but this is not all on D Black. If Fela Makafui had positioned herself as a married woman who respected her husband in a way, I don't think D Black would have been able to be in a position to do something like that with her. So it could be that she made it easy for that to happen. So Charlie, this conversation and Kasa right now emotions are high, but like if I don't even want to say Fela Makafui per se, but if you're a woman and you make yourself available for certain things, or in fact if you are a man and during the marriage process you make your woman available to your friends in certain way, or you do things with her in public amongst your friends in a way, they feel like they have the right to do certain things with her because you have shown them that this thing can be done. So until all these things, as I say, it has to be looked at holistically. Something you did as a man made D Black feel like they can do that with your woman in public, and so Charlie. Moving on, I told you that I was expecting Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale to be on Sallafest Abeka stage because obviously there has been a flyer where Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale and Kim Promise and Wendy Shea and a few other artists were on the bill. So someone like me, I was thrilled because Charlie, I know that for some time there has been a directive by the Ghana police that it looks like these two artists cannot be on the same platform or at the same event without some form of pre-arrangements for the safety of everybody. And to see that flyer was out, to me it meant that everything had been resolved or the measures had been put in place, only for me to wake up and hear that Stonebwoy pulled out of the performance. And there were so many stories posted because of Shatta Wale, because so many things I haven't really heard from any authentic source. These are all fans, and fans they sport things basa. So I really haven't been paying attention until I saw a video circulating of Shatta Wale where he was on stage performing at the Abeka event, saying, telling the audience that the only reason why Stonebwoy did not show up was because Shatta Wale was going to be at the event, so Stonebwoy did not show up and all. And the kind of things that he was saying and the kind of performance that I've seen him do and all of that, I understand why Stonebwoy did not show up. Because if Stonebwoy had to go after Shatta Wale or go before Shatta Wale and then he's at the same place and he sees Shatta Wale doing certain things that he did, and if Shatta Wale has said certain things that he said or certain things that he has been saying about Stonebwoy and Stonebwoy being at the venue and all of that, we don't know what would have happened. So I am glad that Stonebwoy chose peace, did not go in the same space, knowing that things could probably escalate unnecessarily and things could happen. Nonetheless, maybe it could also be that Shatta Wale was also seeing this as a way to bury the hatchet between the two of them, and that thing, that ominous thing that is surrounding the two of them. This could be a platform. Maybe they don't have to be on the same stage at the same time, but this could show that event promoters, you can still book the two of us and there will be peace. But if you pull out of it, then it means that thing can never be established. That you can build any big event coming in the future, can build these two artists and they will show up. So maybe that was also Shatta Wale's sentiment that he was sharing. But Stonebwoy, per another video I've seen, performed at Nima Sallafest, so he was also quite busy doing his thing. But per the two videos that I saw, I must say that Shatta Wale has a deep obsession with Stonebwoy. Like, if it's not deep obsession, I think he really loves Stonebwoy and was hoping that brotherly they could all excite themselves some way somehow, because I don't understand how a big artist like Shatta Wale will perform. He has an album out, he's doing a lot of things, and he dedicates his entire performance to another artist like Stonebwoy. It's like he made sure he hyped Stonebwoy very well on the show, even more than Shatta Wale feeling Stonebwoy. Like, nobody can tell me otherwise. I'm telling you, like, he really loves Stonebwoy to that point where you will dedicate your entire performance to the artist that is not there. Or meanwhile, the other artist who went to perform and didn't even mention you. So like, how did you? Nah, I would not say hate. This is love or obsession. Like it is the two. Like nobody can tell me nothing. It is love or obsession. It's like the entire performance of the Abeka Sallafest. I was even thinking that there will be viral. Maybe he did. I was even thinking there will be viral videos of, you know, mind you, this particular event that happened was Baba Sadiq, and you know Baba Sadiq is trying to win a seat there and all of that. So I'm thinking that he was hoping to give Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy to prove his status in the game. So I was thinking the video that will be circulating crowd the most will be maybe Shatta Wale sort of bigging up Baba Sadiq, and well, he mentioned, say, on Baba Sadiq, they are close, they are friends now, and you know they have a history and then business. So Baba Sadiq, he has collected money. I was hoping that the focus would go there more than actually Stonebwoy and that kind of thing. Try to pay Stonebwoy like he's the bad person. I'm like, yo, Charlie, that's how they feel Stonebwoy. Like nobody can tell me anything or feel like or do Stonebwoy. And I'm thinking he was hoping this could have been a platform for them to show people that you can still book the two of us in spite of everything, and we will show up. But it didn't happen. So all the best, but I am disappointed. I really want Stonebwoy to show up because of the same reason I just spoke about, for event organizers to know that these two artists can be booked in the same space. However, I also think that I respect Stonebwoy's decision because, as I said, if they were in the system, mind you, we have seen videos of Shatta Wale performing at an event where the people he spoke about and insulted were at the space or had just finished performing and were gone, and it became a whole bigger thing, talking about Andy Dusty and what's his name, Abeku Santana and co. So if Stonebwoy feel like he doesn't have the bandwidth to be backstage or to be around and hear another artist, which maybe he wouldn't have done, that cannot be ignored. Maybe he wouldn't have, Shatta Wale wouldn't have done that. But if it happened, he feels like I cannot do it. Or maybe there might be other reasons, that it's not because Shatta Wale was going to be there. Maybe it could even be organizer Stonebwoy camp issue that wasn't fully resolved. But as I said, I am speaking per what Shatta Wale said on stage. But if he feels that Stonebwoy feels that I cannot be in the same space and then have my fans there for him to be insulting me, that kind of things, and I won't show up. Charlie, at the end of the day, you choose your peace first before anything. So, but I hope Baba Sadiq will speak on it, will let us know why he wasn't there and all of that. Maybe to clear up a lot of things. But this has been trending. This is Stay With The Talkative. Do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. What do you think really happened? Do you think Stonebwoy pulled out because I was going to be on the same stage, or it might have been something entirely different? You are a fan watching. Let me know what you also think about it. Comment in the comment section. This is Still The Talkative. Do subscribe to the channel, and if there's anything you have to do it now. Hasloja.